Okay, so we're back in the Ottawa River flood down to Laval and Montreal. It's a couple days after the last video I made, so at the end of that video I said wish me luck because the water's supposed to get higher, and indeed the water has gotten a lot higher. Now we're isolated on the island, no bridge traffic on or off the island, either pedestrian or car. And so now people actually have to take the train to a parking lot if they want to get off the island. So our flood preparation seems to have been good. The sandbag wall is now a little bit higher than previously, but it's still holding. And so let's just go through and take a look at some of the new things we've had to do, a few of the problems, extra problems we did encounter. And yeah, so we had done an okay job of blocking two of the drains for the septic system, but then water started coming out below the toilet. Some rather hasty toilet removal, hasty run to the store to buy a proper plug for the toilet drain, and now we're back in business with that. Last time I was complaining about the poor water sensors, and I said hopefully we'd improve that, so we have. So we bought a new sump pump with a better float sensor system, and currently it's actually running the larger pump beside it, but we can plug in this new pump if we need to as well and have two pumps pumping out of here. This pump back here that's on the electronic sensor continues to do really well, no problems here. Because we were short on hoses, I was cutting hoses and moving them around, and this one wasn't positioned very well, and so as a result, in the middle of the night, it came out of its position outside of the sandbags, and basically it fell into here with the rest of the sump pump. So all of a sudden, the sump pump was simply pumping water back into the sump. So Heather woke me up at 5 this morning to inform me of that problem. The outside pump is still working well. Now it has a better sensor on it, so all's good there. Also, we had to bolster this sandbag wall a bit. Realized I needed more sandbags, but the city has stopped delivering sandbags because they want us to evacuate now. If we evacuated, of course, our house would certainly be toast. Now, as the water went up, it started seeping behind the sandbag wall, so I also built another sump out here, which is really just for picking up the water that happens to get behind the sandbag wall. One of the other tasks this morning was that the water had gotten so high that I had to put some more sandbags and plastic up against the side of the house, in addition to just the back. So that required getting more sandbags from a stash, since the city's not delivering sandbags anymore, and doing some taping and setting up on the corner of the house. But hopefully that's also done the trick. So anyway, that's the flood preparation. They seem to have gone well so far. I don't think the water's going to get too much higher, but if it does, I think we're good for another 10-20 centimeters without any problem. And then we're going to have to do some more work again. So wish us luck.